Hello everybody, it's Clayton from claystorr, and on today's episode of Polyperfect, I am going to be showing you how to create your own legendary wand from the new series, Hogwarts Legacy. Hello everyone! In today's episode we were going through the basics of Zbrush. This includes camera movement, how to import a mesh, and different brushes and what they do. In next week's episode, we will be covering masking, polygroups, dynamesh, and zremesh. After learning all of these tools, you'll be ready to work on your own wand. Let's head over to Zbrush. Okay, first of all, for the people who will be sculpting their high poly mesh in Blender, but I'll link a video on how to sculpt in Blender in the description. So when you first load Zbrush, you're probably going to get a menu that looks similar to this. The first things we want to do is go to Lightbox and import a dynamesh sphere 128. I'm gonna ask you if you want to change, save preferences and stuff, just say no. So here we are, here's where we start. So first things first, I'm going to demonstrate the camera movement. So if you hold Alt and left click, you're going to be able to move your scene round. If you hold Control and right click, you're going to be able to zoom in and out. And of course you can rotate by just using left click on the world space. Okay, so let's talk about the different brushes that we have in Zbrush. I have all my brushes selected at the bottom, but if you click on this tab up here, that's going to show you every single brush that is in Zbrush. As you can see, you can get kind of lost in all of this, so it's always good to create your own menu. I will show you a link of how to do that in the description below. Okay, so let's begin with the first brush I use. If you press B, S, and T, this will select the standard brush. The standard brush is the original basic ZBrush sculpting brush. Wow, that was a lot of S's. When you use it, you can see it pulls out the mesh, giving the impression of adding clay. So if we just spin this round and keep using it, you can see it's almost adding geometry. Obviously use Ctrl Z to go back. If you want to scale your brush, you can hold spacebar, and then you can see your draw sizes here, as well as your intensity, so how much clay you want to pull out. If you want to carve into the mesh, if you hold Alt while using any brush, that will actually do the opposite of what it does. So as you can see, we can now cut out big chunks of the mesh with this brush. I use this brush for blocking out shapes, adding muscles, and much more. Okay, so next is the clay build-up brush. To select the clay build-up brush, simply press B, C, B. I like to think of this brush as your sketching brush. So if you use it on the mesh, you can see it adds like small squares to quickly block out shapes. It also gives a very organic look. While holding shift with any brush selected, it will activate the smooth brush. With these two brushes combined, you can see that you can block out some pretty quick shapes, and I also use these two brushes for pretty much anything. Okay, so next let's talk about the move brush. To activate the move brush, press B, M, V. This is going to allow you to pull your geometry around, like so. This helps a lot when it comes to blocking out quick shapes. If your mesh starts to stretch like this, if you simply hold Control and drag on the world space, that is going to dynamesh it. I will talk about dynamesh more in a later episode. But as you can see, this tool is very, very useful for blocking out shapes. If you want to learn more about ZBrushes, by subscribing at claystorr.com, you will find the raw footage of this wand creation. This also helps us out and lets us continue to create content just like this. Did you know we have a community Discord? No? Well, check out the description below. Make sure you read the rules and tick the box at the end so that it will give you full access of our Discord. Then head over to Introduction, pick your roles. Here you can select if you want to be notified if new games and movies drop. You can select your career path. You can choose to be a part of the claystorr community and win prizes. and select if you would like to compete in challenges and game jams. Thank you so much for watching. We would highly appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Comment down below what your thoughts were, and don't forget to head over to our Discord and share what you learned throughout this episode. Remember, all designs throughout each series will be shown at the end of the video, so be sure to head over to the submission sections in the Discord and post your work. I have been your host, Clayton Jones, and don't forget to stay creative.